Tomorrow, on the 5th of June, we mark World Environment Day 2025. This year, a most pressing theme calls for our attention: ending plastic pollution. The accompanying call to action, #Beat Plastic Pollution, echoes across the globe. The United Nations leads this vital global event, highlighting an issue that demands immediate and concerted effort. The theme is incredibly urgent. Our beautiful world, teeming with diverse life, faces a growing and insidious plastic threat. We must acknowledge this crisis and act together. This special day is not merely a date on the calendar, it is a moment for profound reflection and, more importantly, a catalyst for meaningful change in our habits and policies. World Environment Day has a significant history stretching back to its establishment in 1972. It was born from the landmark Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment. Its enduring purpose is to champion the cause of environmental protection and restoration. It serves as a crucial annual reminder of our collective human impact on the Earth. The day encourages us to consider how we might better steward our planet and work towards restoring its precious biodiversity. The need for such a day, for such focused global attention, has only grown stronger with each passing year. Our planet, our only home, needs our help now more than ever before. It is a legacy of care we must uphold. This year, the honor of hosting World Environment Day falls to the Republic of Korea. The focus will be on the remarkable Jeju Island. This marks the second occasion South Korea has hosted this important event, the first being in 1997 under the theme For Life on Earth. Jeju Island is a place of extraordinary natural wonder, a jewel in the ocean. It is rightly recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Celebrated for its unique volcanic landscapes and rich ecosystems, its inherent beauty serves as a powerful inspiration, urging us all to protect such irreplaceable treasures from harm. What a fitting and poignant setting to confront the challenge of plastic pollution. The sheer scale of plastic production across our world is truly vast and deeply concerning. Currently, over 430 million tons of plastic are manufactured each year. This is a figure almost too large to comprehend fully. Plastic in its myriad forms has become ubiquitous in our modern lives, offering convenience but often at a hidden yet substantial environmental cost. The #Beat Plastic Pollution campaign is more than a hashtag. It is a global cry for help, an urgent appeal for awareness and action. We must listen to this call. We must respond with determination and innovation. Indeed, the very health of our planet and our own future depends on it. Let us try to comprehend the immense quantity of plastic we are dealing with. As mentioned, we produce over 430 million tons of new plastic every single year. Looking ahead, global plastic consumption is projected to reach a staggering 516 million tons in the year 2025. If current trends continue, this figure could soar to over 1.2 billion tons annually by the year 2060. Alongside this relentless production, we generate around 350 million tons of plastic waste each year. These figures are not just statistics, they represent a physical burden on our planet. We must truly grasp the magnitude of this escalating problem. This crisis is growing rapidly day by day. A terrifying amount of this plastic waste escapes into our natural world. It is estimated that approximately 19 million tons of plastic leak into our environment annually. Of this, around 13 million tons pollute the land, while a further 6 million tons find their way into our rivers and along our coastlines. Each year, a shocking 11 million tons of plastic waste enter our precious aquatic ecosystems. No part of our Earth remains untouched. Even the deepest point in our oceans, the Mariana Trench, bears the marks of plastic. Nor is the highest peak, Mount Everest, immune. Plastic, tragically and pervasively, has reached every single corner of our world. This pervasive pollution inflicts terrible harm upon our delicate ecosystems. Countless species of animals and plants suffer the consequences. Consider the heartbreaking example of birds on the remote Lord Howe Island. Scientists have found their small bellies tragically filled with fragments of microplastics, mistaken for food. Larger plastic items, discarded carelessly, break down ever so slowly in the environment. They fragment into tiny microplastics and then into even smaller, invisible nanoplastics. These minute particles then insidiously enter the food chain. They are consumed by the smallest of creatures, which are then eaten by larger ones, eventually making their way up to and into us. This is a silent, creeping danger that affects all life. The overall cost of this plastic plague is simply enormous, extending far beyond the visible pollution. The social and environmental damage caused by plastic pollution is estimated to be between 300 and 600 billion US every single year. This pollution is a significant contributor to what is known as the triple planetary crisis. This crisis encompasses the interconnected threats of climate change, the alarming loss of biodiversity, and widespread pollution in its various forms. Furthermore, the microplastics that infiltrate our environment and food also pose a direct threat to human health. The full extent of this impact is still being researched, but the initial findings are undeniably worrying. We are all intrinsically connected to this problem. Amidst these challenges, nations around the world are beginning to work together more closely. Encouraging progress is being made towards establishing a legally binding global treaty. The specific aim of this historic treaty is to end plastic pollution, with a particular focus on protecting our vital marine environment. The Republic of Korea played a key role by hosting the 5th session of the Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee, known as INC5, in November 2024. Further crucial negotiations are scheduled to take place from the 5th to the 14th of August 2025 in Geneva, Switzerland. World Environment Day 2025 serves to strongly support and amplify this critical global commitment. It reinforces our shared resolve to tackle this issue head-on. This treaty represents a significant beacon of hope for our oceans. Many collaborative partnerships are also forming to bolster the fight against this pervasive threat. The Global Plastic Action Partnership, often referred to as GPAP, stands out as one such important example. This initiative was launched by the World Economic Forum back in 2018. Today,